Good morning. This is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life bringing you a daily word for men for August 20th, 2024. And the word is efficient. Did you see a man skillful in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before obscure men. An administrative soul, she could see the most effective way of running a process, so it was completed efficiently and with excellence. Lay out an idea and she would highlight all the barriers, helping to eliminate them with competency. In the end, the concept would evolve into a plan that became a reality, and it ran smoothly and successfully. Everything she did had a process so it could be improved. Her home was ordered logically. If you needed something and took a second to think about it, you would find it. Her shopping had an order to it. Her cooking did too. She even made cleaning more efficient by calling it therapy. That way she was able to have therapy each week while she cleaned. Efficient. She would do things like laundry on vacation because it would save time, energy, and resources at home. And why not have therapy on vacation? Efficient people like this are recognized. They are valued in life for what they can accomplish. They are the top 5% of 20% who do 80% of the work in the world. Efficiency is both a gift and something that can be developed. Find an efficient person and you can learn from start taking notes. Question: what value do you see in efficiency? Well, I can relate to this story in two different ways. My mother had a lot of kids. We seem to have been born in like two separate waves. Whereas my brother John, me, Matthew Mark, my sister Virginia, and then there were a few years of no kids. And then there was, and I forget, did I mention Michael? Then it was Jimmy, Kevin, Brian, and Sharon. And, well, after the death of my older brother, at the age of 2.5, I became the oldest. So at that time, there weren't too many of us around. I think maybe my mother was pregnant with my sister Virginia, and so there wasn't taking care of like 5 kids in diapers. And as I get older, and when I became a teenager, my youngest brother, 14 years younger than me, that's what I remember. Oh my God, everywhere, diaper pails. But my mother had an efficient method and she got it all done, and she raised all the kids and we all made it, except for my brother who drowned, we all made it to adulthood. And it takes a while to develop efficiency, especially when you haven't been changing those methods. And I also think when I was a kid, I looked up and saw on TV a picture of the State House of Providence in the movie. And I thought, wow, that's interesting. Who would ever want to tape anything in this stinky little town? And it was about the Galbraiths. There were Frank and Lillian Galbraith. They were an efficiency couple, and they were in Providence for a while and moved to New Jersey, and they published all kinds of works, and they would go in and do time studies on for factories to see how fast something could be made. I know when I worked at U.S. Rubber, later Uniroyal, we had to reach a certain efficiency in making things. If we went above that, we got paid more. And I guess Frank, the couple of Frank and Lillian, Frank died early, and his wife Lillian became the, the great efficiency expert. So, these are jobs in real life. And it says here, what value do you see in efficiency? Well, for me, it leaves me more time to pursue enjoyable things. If I get, I always, well, now I do as an adult, I put those things that are most important at the top, and the things less important become easier to do. I try to make a list every day of things I want to get done, and there's a sense of accomplishment. Well, I did this, I did that, and I've had a good day. So, yeah, this is good efficiency. Always trying to make cars more efficient, machines more efficient. I just bought a fan for the corporate headquarters here to put on the table, and they don't put it together in the shop, so they make their money. You put it together. You use your own time and put the fan together. Before they'd be laid out in the shop or in a box, but they're not like that anymore. They're coming from China, and they're all in pieces, and you've got to follow the directions and put it together. Efficient on their part, not so efficient on our part because you got to spend the time. But since I'm retired, I don't mind, and it's a really nice fan, and it just cools down these headquarters just right. And I have an overhead fan too, and when they clash right at my seat, and feels good. So I wish you the best of luck. Have a good day and a safe day. God bless.